When you overcome one of my trials, do you not feel the pleasure of having discovered the proper order of things? That is the spark of Elohim within you, to create order from chaos. And therein is revealed the true meaning of our sigils.
I mean, do I feel anything for completing it? I mean, sometimes it depends on the puzzle. Sometimes I feel like I got lucky. Sometimes I feel like I was like, yeah, I was smart on that one. And sometimes I feel I was like, man, this was just bullshit. And I just, happened to figure it out. Alright, let's see what we got in this one. Another Osiris. But why, the dying man said, do the gods put all these challenges before us? Why the walls of iron and the gates of light? Why the abominable demons guarding the path? Why must our heart be judged to be as light as the feather of Ma'at? Why is the road to Aru so difficult? The scribe considered these words. Some say that once the paths to Aru were open, but too many sinners came, and the gods made the paths perilous to keep sin at bay. Others say that being mortals, we cannot be worthy of Aru unless we walk the path of Osiris, and so become Osiris ourselves. But I believe that Aru could never be reached elsewise, for like the mountain path must be steep, the path to Aru must be fraught with peril. As steepness and mountain are one, so are peril and paradise. They are inextricable, they create each other. There's an interesting parallel to this phrase in the penitential Psalms. Here the scribe appears to be speaking of Osiris, meaning the soul of the deceased, not the god himself. I mean, a mountain path must be steep. That's not really true. I mean, it has to obviously have some steepness to it, but generally when somebody says something is steep, it's like, oh, right? Like, stairs are technically steep to a degree, but, they're, like, I wouldn't call stairs steep. Normal stairs steep. I've been in some houses where the stairs were like, oh my fuck, this is almost straight up. Those stairs that like your foot barely fits on, and you're terrified basically to walk down them because it would be so easy to just miss a step. But anyway, you can make a mountain path not steep. It'll be longer because you can make it like zigzag, or you can make it just like a circle all the way around the mountain as it goes up it. But I mean, in general, unless you're going straight up, it doesn't have to be like steep. Read progress and email. Reply 16, I guess. This is extremely worrying. If the link doesn't work, the whole project will lead to nothing. The hardware team must recheck everything ASAP. Guys, stop panicking. Look at your code again. In fact, look at line 217 in data transfer. What are those two symbols just before the code? That's right, the code that actually initiates the transfer wasn't even running. I'm guessing you were testing something yesterday and forgot to decommentify it. I don't know what that means. The hardware isn't broken, your brains are. Choice of life. The whole assembly stood a while, silent and collected. Let us return, said Rasselas. From his scene of mortality, how gloomy would be these mansions of the dead to him who did not know that he should never die. That what now acts shall continue its agency, and what now thinks shall think on forever. Homage to you, Osiris, Lord of Eternity, King of the Gods, whose names are manifold. Manifold? Manyfold. That's not how you spell manyfold, right? Like, it's still a Y if it's manyfold. Like, that's definitely manifold, like in a car engine, right? Whose forms are holy, you being of hidden form in the temples, whose Ka is holy. All the gods praise you, for you are the... it makes it look like, because you are the shit. Those that lie here stretched before us, the wise and the powerful of the ancient times, warn us to remember the shortness of our present state. They were perhaps snatched away while they were busy like us in the choice of life. Alright. What the fuck that is. Anyway. Man, I feel like I'm really sweary today. I seek words to describe it, but fail. It is the overwhelming feeling that something on the edge of my understanding is very, very wrong. I feel that I am not meant for this world, but I am not able to conceptualize alternatives. Well, no, you can't really think of something. You need a path to something, right? I'm a computer program, you're a computer program, Elohim's a computer program. Get over it. Alright. I don't know what I'm looking for. There's no stars in this level, so I guess there could be. I mean, there could be more QR codes like these, but What's more pathetic, the shallow construct of a world, this idiot's playground, or that I continue to solve its contrivances for lack of better sport? There's more to it. Look at what we're doing. We're solving problems, being tested, improving ourselves. Some of us fall early and get replaced, but you and me, we're still going. We're closer to the end. I don't know. I could have sworn that the dog guy got basically earlier. I guess there's time capsules too, but so far those have been fairly Egyptian arcade. But yeah, the time capsule have been fairly obvious and like really close to the beginning, I think. So this world, in theory, shouldn't take too long because it's one hard puzzle, which is this one, and two of the yellow puzzles, which I think are supposed to be medium, but in reality they seem to be significantly easier than that. Okay, let's bring out our other orb. Oh, there's another jammer way down there. Yeah, what were you hiding? Oh, wow, yeah, not going in there. Yeah, that was... Oh, good god, there's fucking things everywhere. Yeah, let me... Okay, so yeah, there's no powers, it's just me and my jammers. Alright. Okay, well let's sit you there. And wait for the other one to come back and we'll get you going on the same... Actually, no. Just once this one closes, basically, I'll go past it. Sit there. God, there's so much shit. Alright, well, let's get you open. And you. Other one to come out. Oh, that does not go very far. Because, I mean, now I can go in there because it's bouncing off the other one, but I can't get the keys without another one of the jammers, but I feel like I can't get the keys anyway if that's as far out as that goes. Right? Like... Let's do this, maybe. With me. Let's just make sure they stay in there. Door. This whole world is a desert. Even the parts that look alive are just more sand. Everything is dead or dying. Anyone who tells you different is lying. Why did that seem like that? when I moved there, it kind of seemed like it picked up a second phrase for some reason. Okay, how many fucking guns are there? Oh, 3. Do I get another jammer? Okay, well, what exact, like, can I walk under it? Okay. The whole, like, moving laser thing, while it looks kind of neat, it doesn't really give a good indication of, like, where danger is. Like, I would not have assumed that I could walk directly underneath it. I mean, the way it's built does kind of make sense, but I still wouldn't trust it. Alright, so that was the only red puzzle. Or the only one considered hard, I think. Crisscross Conundrum. Oh, more of these, eh? Alright, well, we've done quite a few of these. Okay, there's red, still connector though. There's blue. Oh. Okay, go around. What? Where do I even... Wow, that must, like, do I have to, like, take a very long walk around or something? Like... Okay. I see what the issue is going to be. Alright. Well, whatever. Let's toss you down for now anyway, because I still need to get another connector, but I did see the other one as well. That one. Really, I can keep connecting, eh? Alright. God, how many? I mean, I feel like I could definitely do it with 3 connectors, but if they're gonna give me 4, I mean... Well, maybe I can do it with 3. Alright, let's see. So if I take this... maybe I wouldn't need that. Just put it there at this point. This one as far this way as I can. Just remember to grab them in the right order. And then that one was very easy. Now let's... Could I have done it 3? No. Not quite. Man, this might be a very short part. In which case, we go back to finishing off Demon Souls. Getting close to 1 playthrough done. I will need at least 1 more to get all but 2 of the trophies, because 2 of the trophies are online, and I don't have a PlayStation Plus subscription, because my PlayStation is basically my days off. Just don't want to deal with people. To be fair, it's not like I really use my Xbox Live subscription very much either. I think I more or less have it for... I get a few games of gold, which would probably, considering how often I use it, I'm probably overspending on games. Like, you know, like when I first got it, you know, I was getting a couple, 2 to 4, depending, you know, when they had it, because they stopped making 360 or putting 360 games on it. So, you know, I was getting like 2 to 4. Alright, where else can I connect this to? There. I don't think they can go through that. Also, why do I have 2 connectors? Oh. If it's connected to that, we should be good to connect there, right? You said you're good, and you are. Okay. Oh my lord. But yeah, there's 2, so I mean... Also, all of the achievements for defeating the boss. Well, I say all the achievements. I guess there's like a few achievements that are like defeat bosses in certain ways, like defeat the Tower Knight without killing any archers and stuff like that. And I got all of them except for one, which in theory is like the easiest one of them to get, which is defeat the Dragon God using the Hands of God. And if you don't know what the fight is, the Dragon God fight is a puzzle fight, which means once you actually get to the point that you basically do a puzzle and then finish them off. Like, I'm not even sure that it can do damage after after you reach that point in it. Okay, so does that mean that I can just like put it there? Wait. Or am I even connecting? Okay, I need to connect it to that. So... okay, I see. There. This. Oops. But yeah, so all I fucked up was I didn't equip the weapon to finish it. Now, to be fair, I'm not 100% sure where the Hands of God came from, so it's possible that I didn't have them at the time, but I think they come from the same world that it's in, so I should have had them. But anyway, that was World 6. How long did that take? I feel like no time at all. Yeah, 20 minutes for World 6. Oh, but wait, Milton wants to talk. Or the other guy. It's me again. Quick, tell me the word. Don't know how long we have, must type quick in case something happens. The word is faith, okay. Pending, oh, error, network connection lost, okay. There's a problem with your request, Administrator. It was flat out unreasonable. Why persist with these inquiries when they are so hopeless? I'll tell you what, if you promise never to access the communication portal again, we'll say no more about it. Are we agreed? Sincere, insincere, you know what? Faith. Wait, there's no need to error. Master key received, confirming ident. Would you like to manually override the system and exit to the real world? Your progress here will be saved and may be continued later, I guess? Is this like connecting to real world? Is this revealing the truth? Making your every dream come true? Is this like an ending? Error, come on now. Are you really still buying all that nonsense? You're still holding on to some of those pesky beliefs of yours, aren't you? There is no one on the other end of the communication portal. There is no magic word that shuts down the server and drops you into the real world. There is only me and you and an eternity of doubt. Everything else is just a convenient lie to keep you on the treadmill. There may be no worlds but this one, but there is truth to be found. I understand now nothing I see here can be trusted or wait to trip me. But there is truth to be found. That fact didn't stop you buying into a secret word that somehow deactivates the entire world, did it? Are you kidding me or what? Do you remember when we first met, we had that talk about about not believing everything you see, and yet all it took to catch you out was a little techno-babble and a change in format. Hello, I'm all alone and scared, just like you. I'll agree with anything you say if it makes you believe me. Are you usually so reckless where you place your faith? Yeah, sure. You know, I'm not really checking your profile. I just do that to make you feel more comfortable. Really, I just remember everything you ever said. At any rate, I'd agree. But you know what? I'll accept that I've rather dominated this discourse. I've been asking a lot of questions, and I've not really given you a chance. Why don't you have one free question on me, and I'll answer it as honestly as I possibly can. No tricks, but think carefully before asking. What am I? What is your name? How does this place relate to the human world? What happened to the person I was talking to? Well, I think it's fairly clear. Well, here's the thing, right? I would say that it's fairly clear that it was really Milton there talking the entire time, but if it was somebody else, it could all have also very well been, that could also be him covering for it. What are you? How do I get out of here? What's at the top of the tower? Yeah, what's at the top of the tower? You may very well ask me, don't know, never been. I suppose you're still experiencing a button marked off or a portal to another dimension. I reckon no matter how high you climb, the most you'll get is an increasingly zoomed out view of right back where you started. Still, go ahead, prove me wrong. The big voice in the sky can't be all places at all times, Kitty. Are you satisfied? Based on the questions that I could ask, yeah, I guess. I mean, as if I particularly care either way. So look, here's the rub. Feel free to access the library. No better cure for broken beliefs, realizing everyone's got them. You can ignore me entirely. You can climb to the very tip of that madman's tower and drink from the golden nectar there. But once you understand that you and I will be stuck here together for the duration, do come back and pass the time. Easy. Alright. Okay, so all we got left now, I think, is World 7, and then, oops, and then World B will be, for the moment, done. But World 7 has 2 stars, 2 hard puzzles, and 2 more yellow ones. So, I mean, the stars, who knows how hard they are. They're generally harder than a hard puzzle, but there's been a few that have been fairly easy. And one that was pretty much bullshit, but, you know, we won't talk about that one. But yeah, that'll, I guess, be it for this part then. I mean, I would do World 7 as well, but I don't know how hard it'll be with 2 stars. I mean, so I think we'll just leave it here. And this will just be a short part. And then we still have one world per part. I don't know. Did I do more than 1 world in the first couple videos? I don't know. But either way, thanks everybody for watching, and I will see you next week for more.